Hey Pisces, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good evening. I was just sitting pulling some cards and got some pretty big ones coming out here. So even though it's pretty late, I thought I would share this reading with you. So what we've got here as your first card is the Hierophant. Isn't he so gorgeous? It reminds me of have you seen a YouTube short years ago, and it was like, it must be somewhere like Disney World, like a really big kind of restaurant, and there was these kind of tubes, these glass tubes going up into the ceiling, and there was a sea lion like this. I think it's a sea lion, um, kind of like just starting to go up and spin around, like turn around a little bit. And the song that they put over was You Raise Me Up. And the way it was in tune with like the motion of the seal was just it was really lovely and kind of graceful, but also quite funny as well. But not to take away the seriousness of the Hierophant card. So situations have given you such enormous life lessons, Pisces, that you've discovered the divinity within you. You found your connection to the divine, to higher meaning and purpose for your life. You've had a lot of life experience, and you've had to navigate the world of your emotions a lot. You've also had to navigate what your spiritual connection is, and like I said, the meaning of purpose in your life. So it's showing me like the magic that you can discover after really, really hard times. And I feel like that's been, although it's been tough and big, it's been a very vital, relevant, and wonderful life lesson that you've experienced, because you now have this connection to the higher light within you, which you can nurture and grow and develop and become more and more in tune with if you wish. The Hierophant is a really deep card. It's a huge soul lesson, but what a blessing is within that. Where you find yourself at the moment, Pisces, is the King of Cups. So we have the masculine frequency of the element of water. This isn't always a comfortable fit, in a sense of the feminine is a lot more in tune with the emotions. The male is in tune as well, but he doesn't like to immerse himself and exist within the emotions like day to day. In the original tarot, it shows the king on his throne, by the water's edge. He's not in the water like the same as the queen is. But the King of Cups has had just as many life lessons to reach that level as the Queen has. He's certainly got an awful lot of advice. He is called the Wounded Healer. So he's got everything in him to be able to offer people healing in terms of emotions, spirituality, trauma, past pain, any blockages that are holding us back. But he's certainly not anyone to be messed with either. Whether you're a man or a woman, this is just showing that in the world of emotions, you have reached a level of mastery that is the masculine level of mastery, okay? So you're just as kind of deep and loving and empathic as you always were, Pisces. You've just now got kind of like a fortification that comes with that mastery, like a strength. Seriously, whatever has taken you through life lessons to get to this level of mastery, please let me assure you will not have to suffer any of the same ever again, That's not to say you won't come up against certain challenges or situations or archetypes of people who challenge you, but the way that you're going to deal with this now is with so much ease and grace, understanding and intuition, but with that masculine element of being able to assert yourself clearly, being able to have dominance over your own realm, yeah? So that's really powerful position to be in, Pisces. I hope you're enjoying that. What we've got coming forth for you as a result of all this is justice. I love this for you. And just notice on the two major arcana we have here, Justice and the Hierophant, in both of them we see a kind of reaching up towards the light of this solitary creature. So it's showing you inside, Pisces, your soul. And on both sides, you've got these kind of pillars. So the Hierophant one is kind of indicating me the life experiences that you've had. And the pillars on this one with the Justice is indicating me the solid foundation that you are now going to be operating within, that you've created for yourself, but that's going to be full of so much more light than what you've ever experienced before. And you're going to be leading the way in a very balanced and fair, open and positive, transparent way for everyone around you, that they can't kind of help but fall into flow with you, fall into balance with you and reach for the same light as you, because it's going to be so abundantly clear that you embody this justice, this fairness, this clarity, this openness, this balance. It's clear for all to see, Pisces. I hope you're really proud of yourself for where you've been and where you are now. So where you've been with the Hierophant, I just wanted to go in on a bit of a deeper level here. Your experience of the Hierophant, your struggles that have made you reach for and connect with your own divinity, they've also brought out this Emperor in you. So the Emperor, again, similar to the King of Cups experience, this is self-mastery. But this is self-mastery, actually, of all of the kings, okay? Again, whether you're male or female, Pisces, this is you discovering your power, your will, your sovereignty, your human right to dictate and direct your own life, your birthright to reach for and discover your own light and to live in that embodiment. You see, again, you've got another reaching for the light. So the Emperor is different in that you're not reaching for anything like in terms of answers, where that's what the Hierophant is. The Hierophant is asking the big questions in life, like, what am I doing here? What's it all about? What does it mean to me? Where is my joy? How do I want to live my life? The Emperor is self-mastery in all realms, self-awareness in all dimensions, embodiment of all four aspects of who you are at whatever level you are those things. So obviously, Pisces, you're a water sign, but you will also have fire, earth, and oh my god, air. Sorry, fire, earth and air. Right, the reason I lost my flow there was because it's just occurred to me something I saw the other day, and obviously I'm called to share it with you right now. So where you are, Pisces, okay, so this is going to apply to all Pisces. So in the months that you were in the womb, So it's going to be the 9 to 10 months before Pisces. So work backwards, okay? And you're looking for the 2 or 3 months between your birthday and the approximate date that you were conceived the year before, yeah? Which is going to be what? June-ish? Late May, most of June for most Pisces. So the months that you did not exist at all, that you were still just an egg, so it's going to be Aries and Taurus. Oh my God, I don't know where the picture is. So every month carries a different salt, okay? We are batteries of salt. I'm about to do a lot more research into that, so I really know what I'm talking about. But I believe it was on the Joe Rogan show. Somebody was on his show explaining this, and they had a chart showing every salt for every month. So whatever the salts are for you, Pisces, which are going to be the Aries, Taurus, and into Cancer, if you find those salts online and supplement your diet with the correct amount of those salts, it's going to do an awful lot for your system and for bringing a lot of things into alignment and into wholeness for you. So that's something I'm going to be doing myself, which I'll share as I go through that, but something for you to look at as well. Look for the missing salts for the year that before you were born, yeah, when you weren't in the womb. So there's something in that. The Emperor is you finding your strength, your power, your kind of perspective on the world as well, your standpoint, your morals, your what you stand for, yeah? It's really, really deep. It's your masculine again. It's your masculine element, okay? The masculine of you. And that's not to say don't let any of your feminine out. It possibly is that the expression of your masculine at the moment is actually just bringing things into balance for you. And look at what we have under the King of Cups. You sitting in your King of Cups energy is bringing out your Ten of Pentacles experience. And again, we're talking about birthright. You have this birthright, Pisces, to live in absolute pleasure, luxury, comfort, whatever you imagine that to be. It's beyond like just surviving. It's beyond like just making ends meet every month. It's generational. It's you leaving a legacy for the next generation. Look at how they've saved up all these pearls here. They're making this beautiful home and everything's kind of balanced and in order and everything's as it should be. It's all very successful and it's all very rich and promising. So rich and promising is more than just numbers in your bank. It's how you're living your life day to day. It's how you're manifesting, and it's what you're teaching your kids as well. And I feel like all these quite deep cards for you, Pisces, you really are going to be leaving some sort of legacy that doesn't just benefit your family. But it's benefiting more than that as well. You've got some huge experiences here just with a few cards. So what we've got coming up for you, because of your Ten of Pentacles experience in the material, and because of all of your deeper experiences that you're beginning to embody the wisdom of and the fruits of, we've got the Ten of Cups for you as well. Another 10. 10 of Cups is emotional wish fulfillment. This is true peace, bliss, contentment. Whether you're with anybody or not, this is you in your heart, in your soul, having gone through so much, as we've seen up above here. You really have gone through so much. But reaching the King of Cups, there's a bit of a similar vibe, obviously, because you don't reach the King of Cups by accident, all right? This is huge self-awareness. This is huge self-acceptance. This is finding the light in the darkness. This is seeing that the rainy days can also create rainbows. This is finding beauty in powering through life and all of its challenges, and accepting that brighter days always come. And even if some dark days come again, we absolutely know how to handle it, because we've reached this certain level within ourselves, and we're hopefully going to keep even growing higher than this, which is just sublime. Yeah, sublime. Talking about sublime, bottom of the deck, just to close it all off for your Pisces, just a very short one today. We've got the Temperance card. Temperance card is about reaching a level of emotional fulfillment, but by conscious choice, constant conscious choice throughout your life, to keep allowing those jugs of water to keep flowing. Whatever life is throwing at us, we're going to allow the love to keep flowing and ebbing in and out of our lives, just as it should. The good times, the bad times, the ups and downs, the storms, the rainbows, the sunny days. Throughout it all, whatever hurts us, we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on being open to love. However damaged our heart might become, it's still there. And we're still seeing that with each new day comes a new possibility of an experience of love in the 3D. It's a higher dimensional choice to keep the 3D heart open, even if the only bit of love that you might get one day is the moment you give to yourself. The moment a stray animal connects with you, or a bird, anything. There's always something though, isn't there, Pisces? There's always something that can bring you back to a state of balance, harmony, peace, and realizing that love is absolutely everywhere if you open your eyes and your heart to it. Pisces, sometimes life is so heavy, but we have the energy to transmute that. We have the consciousness, the keys, the light codes, the power, and the choice always to keep loving. And I wish that for you, Pisces. I really do. Have a wonderful time. Good night.